The University of New Orleans is on a fast track for new oversight tonight. Legislation moving through the state capitol would put the school under the control of the LSU system. As Mike McDaniel explains, the goal is to help the struggling university boost enrollment and secure its financial footing.
Close between 37 yeas and 0 nays. Bill finally passed.
After a unanimous vote on the Senate floor, a bill by New Orleans Senator Jimmy Harris is a step closer to reshaping the University of New Orleans.
Over the years, UNO has been doing pretty good, but it hasn't been doing as good as many would like for it to do.
Over those years, the university has seen budget cuts, layoffs, and low enrollment. A feasibility study then determined the campus should move out from under the University of Louisiana system and be placed back under the LSU system starting this fall.
We understand that UNO has been very important to New Orleans, very important to the region for a very long time, and the last few years have not been great.
LSU's Vice President of External Affairs, John Walters, told lawmakers that pre-Katrina, UNO's enrollment was about 17,000 students. Now it's about 5,600. As LSU is breaking enrollment records, he says UNO stands to benefit.
We're going to take UNO and do this sort of the same thing, and we plan to increase enrollment, make sure the time to degree is great, make sure the quality of degree is great, and build it as best we can.
According to this estimate submitted last week, the move would cost the state more than $81 million over the next 5 years. Senator Harris says that money hasn't been secured yet, but expects it to be.
How do we know that this is going to make the difference? That concerns me.
The legislation requires LSU to create a master plan by April of next year. The timing worries UNO alumna and former state representative Julie Stokes.
I just really want to understand what the plan is before we make this move to another system, instead of really examining what are we doing in higher ed and how can we make it more efficient.
On campus, the state's Commissioner of Higher Education says there should be no interruption to students, faculty, or staff.
The expectation is that there would be no break in services for those students and families, faculty, and staff, as LSU looks at how to transition the institution.
A transition that could have big impacts for its future. Mike McDaniel, WWL, Louisiana.
The legislation's now waiting on action from the House, and we did reach out to the University of New Orleans for comment on this story. The president's office told us no interviews would be given until the legislative process plays out.